So I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to confuse and not confuse. Okay. You're listening to the Mimosa Lounge with Bubu, a podcast where I talk to amazing people about their jobs, life, and all the good stuff. You're welcome to the Mimosa Lounge. Cheers! Welcome to the Mimosa Lounge with Bubu. My name is Busayo. I am a 23 years old living in Lagos, Nigeria. I work as a business support executive in an oil servicing company in Lagos here. And you're welcome to the Mimosa Lounge.
Why the Mimosa Lounge?
Why the name? I'm not exactly sure, but I think that it originated from my love or like for mimosa, and I just wanted like a space that feels like that makes people feel comfortable. That's like a lounge, like you're lounging and you're talking about like your job. So it's like serious but not so serious, if that makes sense. So like mimosa lounges have a drink and have a conversation.
Okay. So how many years experience do you have in drinking mimosas?
I'm not exactly sure how many years, but I think I'm not sure when was like the first time I had mimosa, but I'm sure it was like sometime in the last 3 years. Why the idea? Okay, so I would say that it was inspired by myself. I'm a kind of person that I cannot like stick to one profession or like one source of income. I always like to have like a lot of things doing, and I'm always like looking for the next thing to do. So like now I have a 9 to 5. I used to have a business that I would say failed, or I let it fail, or I just got tired. I don't know, but like I'm already looking for something else to do, even after this YouTube channel. So like there are some days that I'll just randomly like search for, or like a day in the life of a medical doctor, or a day in the life of a customer success, things like that. I just want to like know what the job like really feels like, what they actually do, and like just how it is. Like, is it fun? Is it not fun? What really goes down behind the scenes that we don't see. So I feel like on like the long run, this channel will be like a place that if there's someone that you're probably like bored with your job, or you just need like a new career to dive into, you can always come to this channel, like scan through like a various list of careers or like jobs, and you can just see something that you find interesting, and that might just be like the clarity that you need on what to do next, or like a new skill to learn. So yes, that is like the idea behind it. Just like get an insight on people's lives, like what their jobs really feel like, what they do, how they started. I like advices for people that are just starting, and yes, pretty much.
Okay, so speaking about a day in life, can you tell us about like what a typical day for you feels like?
Okay, during my life as a business support executive in Lagos, Nigeria, I wake up by 5:45. Even though last Thursday I woke up 6:30. I don't know how I set my alarm, but yeah. I wake up 5:45. I get ready for work. While I'm like getting ready, I do my morning devotion, and then 7:30 max, I'm ready to go to work. I leave my house like 7:30, 7:25, 7:35, and then I get to work on a good day if there's no traffic. There's always traffic, but like I avoid the traffic. So on a good day, I get to work before 8 o'clock, or like 8:02 or 8:05 max. And I, of course, put on my system, check my meals, um, and just go about my day. My job like is not like a fixed thing. I don't have like a fixed task. There are like fixed tasks that I do, but like each day just comes like different things and different problems and different new things that we have to do. And then 4 o'clock, I'm done with work, or sometimes 4:30, sometimes 3 o'clock. I get back home. It's always just nice to come back to my sisters and talk about our day and just watch Netflix and sleep. That's pretty much what a day in my life looks like. And like my job is also taxing, so most of the time when I'm at work, I'm probably on TikTok if I'm not working, or scrolling through Instagram. Yeah, or like taking a course or something like that.
Okay, so what should we expect from the Mimosa Lounge, like the podcast?
The Mimosa Lounge promises to be a lot fun, inspiring, and just like expect new things too, because like I'm not someone that's like that can be so comfortable with something. So I would obviously like explore new opportunities and new ideas. But basic level, expect like to hear from a lot of people, like different jobs, different industries, and just, learn from them, have an idea about what they do, and be inspired and also be entertained.
Okay, so this isn't like your first encounter with content creation. You've obviously like been doing YouTube before. So now that you're starting like Mimosa Lounge, you feel like you're putting yourself in the box.
When I started creating content in, can't remember the year, but I know it was like about 4 or 5 years ago now. I remember it was February. I was in 200 level when I was in school. Then I just started because I just liked talking to the camera, and it was just nice seeing myself. And just randomly, I posted my first video. The quality was like very bad. It was in my room, no lights. It was very, very bad. And over the time, I just did like anything that comes to my head. I just did anything. I didn't have like a niche or like a direction or anything. It was pretty much like just freestyling it. And I was enjoying the process actually. But then at some point, I just wasn't like feeling so confident with what I was putting out. And I felt like I wanted to do something that was like, that just added value or something that was important or something that like, that had meaning. And that's why I stopped. And I'm happy that I took the time off to like, just like rediscover and rebrand. And I am so happy that I finally like got the idea. And I don't feel like I'm putting myself in a box with the Mimosa Lounge because it's a lounge, like anything can happen basically. So tomorrow we can come and we're not talking about like people's jobs again. It could be about like their next life or anything like that. It's a lounge, like anything can happen here pretty much. So like anything can happen. It's not the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next question? What else can I ask? Okay, so like you said, you want you the kind of person that likes to try stuff.
hmm
So what other things should we expect you or expect from you like to try out like?
Okay. What to expect from myself? Um of course there's going to be like a lot more from me. Aside YouTube, I intend to like do other stuff, I have like a lot. I call myself like a box of ideas because if I have a friend that needs a business idea, I'm that person that you come to get like an idea or like you have an idea that you want to talk about. I will just give you like everything you need to know, and you'll be happy that you spoke to me about it. So of course I still have like a lot of ideas in my head I would like to explore and try.
So what do you have to say to anybody watching right now?
If you're watching here right now, I like to tell you that whatever it is that it is in your heart or in your mind, that thing that you think about every day that you really like to do, this is like an encouragement, some form of inspiration to go and do it. Even like I know that you will not always have it figured out, you not always like have the answers. But talking to like a few like people that are close to you, even it could be just one person, and they might actually not see the vision, but they don't have to see it as long as you see it. Just like do that thing that you want to do, even if you feel like it doesn't make so much sense. Over time, it would make sense. I read somewhere that the something about clarity is just that thing. Like over time, it will make sense to you. Just that, and like I think that I had something in my devotion recently about if you. That was not exactly how they said it, but that was like the meaning I put to it. That if you see like all your ideas as God putting something in your heart to do in the world, and you just believe that this is like what God put in my heart, and I'm going to do it, and you believe that it's going to like give you the resources and everything you need to do it and excel, you would actually like that would give you like all the confidence that you need to like try, knowing that God put it in your heart and it's going to like give you everything that you need to do it. That would make you go far. So just like have that mindset that you can do it. And even if like along the line it doesn't like work the way you want it to, you will just be happy that you did it and you will definitely learn something new. And it might give you like some form of clarity or probably like open other doors to you. Even like though like there was a time like last year that I was not posting on YouTube, but like my YouTube channel was like an excuse for me to like get jobs, knowing that I have a YouTube channel, so I can do this, I can do that. I was not like active. I didn't have like the best channel. I didn't have like the best content, but like it still like gave me like some form of like confidence and it opened like a couple of small doors for me. And yeah, so even if like it's not a success, it would still do like a little bit of you know, just do it. That's just it. Just do it. that pretty much sums up this video. I hope that you like it and you know you have like an idea of what to expect from this channel, and I'm sure that you'd obviously like enjoy our videos, and you know it's just vibes. It's like good vibes. So just sit back and expect like the videos to come and enjoy. Drop your comments. You can like if you also like you'd like to be on the channel, you can just say it. Once you hear your story too, because everybody has like their story and you want to hear it. And now I'm just saying rubbish. Anyways, see you in my next video.